There are several days that I'm feeling quite confused. It's like I'm feeling something, but I have no idea what exactly I'm feeling. And that would be the topic of my today's practice. Welcome to my 100 days of letting go, where I'm just painting spontaneously, searching for the replies for my inner questions. Let's see what will appear today that I want really to understand what these days state I'm in. And also I would like to play today with inks and with glass dip pen. Just with water, that I'm feeling also that water helps so much to connect with our inner cells, DNA. I don't know, it's like the way how I think that generally it makes me think about our planet, and that also there are so many places on our planet which are covered with water, keeping their secrets underneath. And I feel like that it's the same for us, that water is something which keeps our memory within our body, those states which helps us to connect to different experiences. And in these moments I really like just to feel the flow of watercolor and observe and let it speak to me. And sometimes it's quite complicated to find that moment when you just can listen to yourself. And this experience for me, it's the presence, to be here for myself, to stay with me, and also like somehow to listen what my soul will transmit me. Just to be here and now, and to experience this without rush. That is another observation which I have had these days, that my mind was telling me like all those things which I have planned to do, but I didn't feel like to do. And sometimes it's it's difficult, probably, to allow yourself just to do nothing. At least for me, always it's a challenge that I need to feel my time to be productive. I think this is also one of the things which highly sensitive people struggle with. To feel that you are needed, and probably that is the illusion that you feel that you are needed while you are like have all your time filled with things which makes you feel that you are needed and you are productive. I was considering to make some quick video and actually at the moment I feel like I don't want to rush. I want to be with myself, and these soft brush strokes, that is something which actually bit by bit, brush stroke after brush stroke, brings me more relaxation, and then you notice how your inner state is changing. This feels like water for me, this color. It feels like today I'm going to have this kind of inner connection video, because from one point I feel that probably I need to comment what I feel at this moment, but it's difficult for me to put in words what I feel, and probably there is no need to put everything in words. That if this resonates with you, then probably you will have the same state, quite meditative state in which I am now. Like I call this my practice like meditation with open eyes. And if you feel so that you don't need words, just experience and observe how is changing your inner state. how everything is interconnected. I really love these kind of colors, bleeds. Here I have also some inks. So at some moment I want to experiment with what's going on and to add some inks to play. This one just drops, but let's see what I can out of this to make. I think that today I'm into a floral theme. That generally flowers inspire me really a lot. So, right? And let's see this one. This should be red, and I want it more like brown color. Probably this one will be brown one. Yeah, this one is brown one, and here. I think that today I'm not talking really a lot because I feel it more like immersive experience. And probably I just need this at this moment. And that's fine. How I think is that, yes, I wanted to record something more about sharing my thoughts. But I feel like today it's actually to be present and explore and how it feels when you don't need words. I really like this feeling of this deep glass pen. And that flow, and that it's like some irregular shapes you don't control. I think it's really beautiful. This experience and feeling of letting go of control. I think that for me it's the feeling when I let go the control in life, in some situations which, like, I have no idea how to react or how to solve them or what to do. And sometimes you just see and let it be. And sometimes also it takes time. So you just cannot like solve everything immediately. And sometimes you need to stop, to pause, and stop making those unnecessary movements. And in those moments, it's like when you're observing, listening to yourself, to life, and probably what life wants to transmit you is to have those moments of calm when you do not rush and just present and observe. I think this part of experience I am enjoying really a lot. These lines, like how it starts to grow, how everything is changing when you just let your hand go the way it feels, when you trust. Also, I like this sound of the deep glass pen. Like blooms of life. I think it's also for me about the inner rhythms of nature, that everything which appears in the nature, it's like feels in that moment when, and it's that timing what is necessary. And I think generally all this, today's my experience is about to trust the timing, and that everything happens in the moment when we are ready, and we cannot rush that moment, neither we can postpone it. But what we can do is every moment on our way to enjoy every moment. And I think, yeah, this is something for me, it's about this trust to your life, that everything happens in the right moment. So probably if you have found this my video, it's the same. In that moment when you're ready to embrace your spontaneity, and to pause, to allow yourself to have this rest and to listen to yourself. And I remind you that if at this moment you feel overwhelmed, I have a free emotional reset guide for highly sensitive people, which you can access through the link below. So that's it, my today's practice. Today's practice for me has been really helpful, and that it has helped me just to accept this state, a bit of like stillness at this moment which I feel, and that it's fine. And let's pick up some card, how it will be reflected, that today's state. I'm quite curious. Unconditional love. I think, yeah, it resonates quite a lot in terms of unconditional love towards yourself, that sometimes you could be not productive, and that's fine, and just love yourself, even those days and those moments when you don't feel like maybe you are the best. But that is also one side of you, and valuable side of you. And here in this card, if you will look at it in more details, you may notice that there are really many faces. Like here there is a face, here there is another. Here there are faces, over here. And for me it's also about like different sides of us, and that all of them are available. And those days maybe when you feel like not really you, and this one I like with a star, this face, but still it's you, and it's just you have so many different shades of colors, which are like mesmerizing, no? From one color to another one. And thank you for staying with me during this art practice. And I remind you that in the description below you can find my free emotional reset for highly sensitive people. I use it myself, so I do hope that for you also it will help you to find that connection with your inner self and your inner power. With lots of love, see you next day.